for case per tuition, algebraic inequalities. So we're just going to add more information on how you can solve algebraic inequalities. So let's dive straight into this. So what you want to do, the first thing you want to do is to be able to isolate your x. So you can see here we have a -3 less than or equal to 2x plus 3 less than 9. So what you want to get rid of is this 3 first, and then get rid of this 2 here. So what we can do here is to, for the first part, we can subtract 3. We can subtract 3, that is to bring 3 to this side. We can also bring 3 to this side, in which case it becomes -3. So -3 minus 3 this side, what we get? We get a -6. Then -3 plus 3 minus 3 at the middle here, we're going to be left with 2x. And then side kuno kuti kamuendesa 9 minus 3 to 6. And then the next stage is to divide so that we get rid of this 2. So divide both sides by 2. And what do we get? Here we get a -3. At the middle there we get an x, so we've isolated our x, and this side we get a 3. So this would be our final answer. And you must be able to show this on a graph, and I'll show you that later on. So let's move on to the next. So suppose you wanted to solve this one. The first thing would be to get rid of this 2, then get rid of this 3. So let's see how you can do that. If you move 2 to this side, it becomes a -2. So 4 minus 2, you get a 2. At the center there, you're going to be left with -x over 3. You move it to the other side. You have your inequality sign there. -5, now -2, which gives you -7. The next thing is to get rid of this 3 here. So I have to multiply both my sides here with a 3. So let's see. If I do that here, I get a 6. If I do it here at the middle there, I get a -x. If I do it this side, -3 times -7 here, I get 3 rather. By -7 I get -21. So now I want to make this x positive. So I can multiply by a -1 or divide by a -1. So let's multiply by a -1, and I'll be left here with this side a -6. So at the center there, now I have my x. Now the other side. Now if you are multiplying with a negative number, you need to remember to swap or reverse your inequality sign. So you can see here, my greater than now has become less than. My greater than or equal to is now become less than or equal to. So this is what we do when we multiply or divide with a negative number. You can watch my other video where we talked about this. Okay, so now that we have done that, we'll get a -6 there, and here we get a 21. So this would be our final answer. Let's do another one. N is a whole number such that 8 is less than 3n plus 2, which is less than or equal to 17. List all the possible values of n. So how do you go about this? So the first thing is to isolate your n, as we did for x. So get rid of this 2 by putting it this side, and it's going to change its sign, as you can see. So you are left with 8 minus 2, 6. Here you get rid of your 2, and 15 here. This would be 17 minus 2. Now we divide by 3, so we're going to get a 2, and we're going to get a 5. So we are left with 2 is less than n, which is less than or equal to 5. So what does this tell us? It tells us that the value of n is somewhere between 2 and 5, right? So we now need to interpret what this means. When we have this less than or equal to, it means that 5 itself is included in the range. So we are now very sure that it's a number that includes 5. The values include 5. But since the inequality sign here is saying n is greater than 2, So it must be a 3, a 4, and a 5. So those are the possible values of n. And you can show this on a number line. You can show this on a number line. 2, and our inequality sign is saying n is greater than 2. So we go to my right. And we have to remember that 5 is included. So we're going to shade the circle above 5. We're going to shade it. So that shows that a 5 is included. N is less than or equal to 5. So this is how you show it on a graph. So those are the values for n. So this is how you solve inequalities. So you can hang on for the next video where we're going to be talking about inequality graphs, how you can solve inequalities using the graphical method. We also have quadratic graphs that are also coming up, and we'll show how you can manipulate these graphs, how you can solve equations. So I'll meet you in the next video. You can tell a friend to come and subscribe to this channel for more videos. You can always contact me if you need extra assistance. So I'll meet you in the next video.